There's a China the world thinks it knows. And then there's the China hidden between the mountains and mist, a land of forgotten villages, echoing valleys, and colors that defy imagination. Here, legends live in stone, rivers sing the stories of old souls, and silence says more than words ever could. From the jewel-toned waters of Jujigu to the timeless streets of Jiddi, from wind-carved cliffs to sky-touching peaks, every step takes you deeper into the mystery, the magic, the soul. Welcome to the unseen. Welcome to the unforgettable. Welcome to the secrets of China. Furong, ancient town, China's hidden gem, suspended over waterfalls. Nestled between misty mountains and perched above a cascading waterfall, there lies a town where time slows down and ancient whispers still echo through stone alleys. Welcome to Furong Ancient Town, one of China's best-kept secrets. Located in Hunan Province, Furong, once known as Wangchun, is a 2,000-year-old town carved into cliffs, suspended beautifully over the roaring Yu River waterfall. It's like a scene from a painting, except it's real. Home to the Tujia ethnic minority, Furong Town weaves its cultural identity through every handmade lantern, every piece of embroidered cloth, and every gentle smile from its people. Steeped in history, Furong stood as a bustling hub along ancient trade routes. Its strategic cliffside location made it both a fortress and a marketplace. The town has survived dynasties, wars, and revolutions, and yet its charm remains untouched. But what truly sets Furong apart is this breathtaking sight, the waterfall flowing through the heart of the town, with homes and shops precariously hugging the cliff. The sound of water isn't background noise here, it's the town's heartbeat. Visitors can wander ancient alleyways, take wooden boat rides down the Yu River, and taste the region's spicy delights. When night falls, lanterns shimmer and the town transforms into a glowing fairy tale. Furong is more than a destination. It's a journey into the past, a place where every step tells a story, and every view feels like a dream. It's the kind of place you stumble upon and never forget. If you're ever in search of serenity, culture, and timeless beauty, let Furong Ancient Town be your next adventure. High above the clouds, where stone pillars rise like ancient guardians, lies a place unlike anywhere else on Earth. A dreamland carved by wind and time, and a living painting called Jangji National Forest Park. Located in China's Hunan province, this is the land that inspired the floating mountains of Avatar. But long before Hollywood came calling, Jangji was home to myth, magic, and wonder whispered in the wind. Jangji is China's first national forest park, established in 1982, but the landscape is ancient, shaped over 300 million years by erosion, water, and time. Jangji is not just a park, it's a portal to another world. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is famous for its more than 3,000 quartz sandstone pillars, many stretching over 200 meters high. They're unlike anything else on Earth. Jangji's dramatic peaks were the inspiration behind the floating mountains of Pandora in Avatar. Since then, one of the formations has been renamed the Avatar Hallelujah Mountain, and when you see it in person, you'll understand why. Formed over 300 million years ago, these sandstone pillars are the result of eons of erosion, earthquakes, and weathering. Each spire has its own shape, like nature's skyscrapers carved by wind and time. Head to Tianzi Mountain, and you'll find yourself above the clouds. Ride a cable car into the sky and look out across an endless sea of peaks. Ready for a rush? The Jangji Glass Bridge, suspended 300 meters above a deep canyon, is one of the highest and longest glass-bottom bridges in the world. Not for the faint-hearted, but absolutely unforgettable. Now imagine an elevator climbing the side of a cliff nearly 330 meters tall. That's the Bailong Elevator, the tallest outdoor lift in the world. A glass capsule rising beside a sandstone wall, offering a vertical journey through time and cloud. It's not just transportation, it's an ascent into another world. For something quieter, walk along the Golden Whip Stream, a peaceful trail shaded by towering cliffs and ancient trees. If you're lucky, you'll meet some of the park's playful macaques along the way. Winding like a dragon carved into the cliffs, the road to heaven begins not with a single step, but with 99 heart-pounding curves, known as Tongtian Avenue, the heaven-linking road. This twisting path climbs nearly 100 meters in elevation, coiling around steep cliffs through clouds, as if challenging you to earn your way to the skies. Each bend is a heartbeat, every curve a test of courage, until finally, the road delivers you to Tianmen Cave, the gate to heaven. Jangji changes with the seasons. Spring brings misty magic. Summer is lush and green. Autumn sets the forest ablaze with color, and winter, though quieter, turns the spires into icy sculptures. Best times to visit: April to October. In a world full of concrete jungles and glowing screens, Jangji reminds us that nature still holds the greatest wonders of all. It's a place to breathe deeper, to dream bigger, and to stand in awe of the planet we call home. So, would you dare to walk among the clouds? If your heart says yes, Jangji is waiting. Tucked away in the mountains of southern Anhui, where morning mist kisses tiled rooftops and stone paths echo with footsteps of the past, lies a village that time forgot and memory preserved. This is Jiddi, a place where history is not just remembered, it's lived. Jiddi Ancient Village was founded over 1,000 years ago during the Northern Song dynasty and flourished in the Ming and Qing Ras. Its legacy was shaped by the powerful Hu family, a clan of scholars, officials, and merchants who brought prosperity to this quiet valley. Today, Jiddi is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, not for monuments or temples, but because the entire village is a masterpiece. Wandering through Jiddi feels like stepping into a painting. Its 124 well-preserved ancient residences, carved beams, stone courtyards, and gently weathered wood speak of generations past. Here, beauty lies in balance and humility. Whitewashed walls, black-tiled roofs, elegant lattice windows. Nothing flashy, nothing loud, just peace. The alleys are narrow, built for neighbors to greet, for stories to pass between doors, for the echo of footsteps to tell their own tales. As you walk, the walls lean in, not to close you in, but to guide you deeper. The Fangguang Memorial Archway, standing tall near the entrance of the village, tells of one man's loyalty and honor. A gate not just of stone, but of story. In Jiddi, even food tastes like memory. Warm, earthy dishes pass through generations, like bamboo shoots with tofu and sticky rice dumplings wrapped in lotus leaves. And tea, always fresh, always shared. This isn't just a tourist spot. Jiddi is alive. Its people still tending their homes, still sweeping courtyards, painting calligraphy, and making handmade shoes. Jiddi isn't a place you visit, it's a place you feel. A place where ancient rhythms still guide the day, where beauty is found in simplicity, and where the past and present exist quietly, side by side. Hidden deep within the mountains of northern Xinjiang, there lies a place where forests stretch like oceans, where turquoise waters reflect the sky, and where wooden cabins sleep under a blanket of stars. This is Karnas Lake, and just beyond it, the magical Hemu Village, a place that feels like it belongs to another world. Karnas Lake, whose name means beautiful and mysterious in Mongolian, is tucked away near the borders of Russia, Kazakhstan, and Mongolia. Formed by ancient glaciers and fed by mountain streams, its water changes color with the seasons, from emerald green to sapphire blue, like nature's living painting. Legends whisper of a lake monster that lives beneath the surface, but even without myth, Karnas holds a magic that's undeniable, a stillness, a silence that speaks straight to the soul. Travelers come to breathe the crisp alpine air, to hike along trails that offer views from heavenly heights, and to witness nature at its most unspoiled. And then, just beyond the hills, like a dream hidden behind a page, lies Hemu Village, one of the most beautiful villages in all of China. Home to the Tuva people, Hemu is a place where ancient nomadic traditions still thrive. Horses graze freely, and every sunrise paints the valley in gold, like the earth waking up in slow motion. In Hemu, life moves with the rhythm of the land. There's no rush, no noise, just moments gently unfolding. Population, around 2,000 people. Each season brings its own kind of magic. In spring, wildflowers bloom across the valley. Summer brings rolling green meadows. Autumn sets the hills on fire with gold. And in winter, it becomes a snow-covered fairy tale. Canas and Hemu are more than just destinations. They're places that make you pause. Places that remind you how beautiful stillness can be. And that somewhere, far from the noise, the world still has its fairy tales. In the embrace of misty mountains, where river lanterns drift like dreams and cobbled streets whisper stories to the night, there lies a town lost in time and found in every heart that visits. Welcome to Fangguang Ancient Town, the phoenix that never burned, only soared. Fangguang, the word means phoenix in Chinese. And like its mythical namesake, this town is a symbol of rebirth, grace, and spirit. Founded over 100 years ago during the Tang dynasty, Fangguang has watched emperors rise, wars pass, and dynasties fade, yet it still stands, quiet, beautiful, eternal. The soul of Fangguang flows with the Tuojiang River. By day, its waters reflect wooden houses on stilts. By night, it becomes a glowing ribbon of red lanterns and hushed voices. The river is not just water, it's memory, it's magic. Fangguang's architecture is a poem carved in wood and stone. Miao-style wooden homes teeter above the river, supported by centuries-old stilts. Narrow alleys snake between buildings like quiet rivers of stone. You'll find arched bridges, moon gates, old wells, and ancestral halls, all whispering stories from the Ming and Qing dynasties. This isn't a place that was built, it's a place that grew, like a living tree of history. Fangguang is also the heartland of the Miao ethnic minority, a people known for their silver jewelry and embroidery. One of China's greatest literary figures, Shen Kongwen, was born in Fangguang. His writings captured the soul of rural China, especially the gentle beauty of this very town. His former residence is now a museum where ink-stained letters and childhood sketches offer a glimpse into a genius nurtured by river and rain. When the sun sets, Fangguang changes. The town becomes a lantern-lit dreamscape. Lovers stroll across stone bridges. The river reflects 1,000 lights, each one a story. In Fangguang, time doesn't move forward. It flows like the river. Slow, gentle, eternal. This is not just a place on the map, it's a memory waiting to be made, a story waiting to be told, a dream waiting for you. Somewhere in the far reaches of Gansu province, a land rises from the earth like a painting come to life. Waves of red, orange, yellow, and blue streak across rolling mountains, as if the sky itself melted into stone. This is Jang Dangia, China's Rainbow Mountains and one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. Formed over 24 million years through layers of sandstone and minerals, these mountains are nature's canvas. Wind, water, and time sculpted them into a masterpiece, one brushstroke at a time. But it's the light that brings the colors to life. At sunrise, the hills glow with soft pinks and fiery reds. At sunset, they shift into golden flames. Every moment feels like standing inside a dream. Visitors can explore the area through elevated walkways and viewing decks, each one offering a different angle, a new blend of color. From above, the land ripples like waves frozen in time. Even under clouds or rain, Jang Dangia holds its magic. The colors deepen, the silence grows. It becomes less of a postcard and more of a poem. But what is the secret behind the colors? Layer upon layer of sandstone and minerals compressed over millions of years, iron creates reds, limonite brings yellows, and trace minerals add the blues and greens. Together, they form the world's most vibrant geology. Jangji City, just 40 minutes away, welcomes travelers with warm smiles, flavorful street food, and a history as rich as the land itself. It was once a stop on the ancient Silk Road, where cultures met and stories crossed deserts. Jang Dangia is more than a destination. It's a reminder of how patient and powerful nature can be, how beauty can rise from dust and stone, and how some of Earth's greatest wonders are painted not with words, but with time. High in the mountains of northern Sichuan, where clouds touch pine-covered peaks, there lies a place where time slows, colors bloom, and nature whispers in a language older than memory. This is Jujigu Valley, a fairyland of water, forest, and ancient myths, a place so breathtaking it hardly feels real. At the heart of Jujigu are its lakes, over 100 of them, scattered like jewels across the valley. Each one has a name, a story, and a color all its own. 5 Flower Lake sparkles in blues, greens, and golds. Panda Lake glows with depth and mystery. And Mirror Lake reflects the sky so perfectly it's hard to tell where earth ends and heaven begins. Water is the soul of Jujigu. It sings as it flows, tumbling down cliffs, whispering through mossy stones. The Pearl Shoal waterfall glitters in sunlight, like a curtain of diamonds. While the Norilang waterfall, one of the widest in China, roars with ancient power. The forests here are alive with seasons. In spring, wildflowers bloom beside turquoise pools. In summer, everything is wrapped in deep green stillness. But autumn turns Jujigu into a living painting, with crimson gold and fire reflected in every ripple. Nestled within the valley are the Tibetan villages, 9 of them in fact, which give Jujigu its name, Valley of 9 Villages. Jujigu is a land of light and illusion. No view stays the same for long. The sun moves, the clouds shift, the lakes deepen in hue. It's a place that reveals itself slowly, like a secret shared only with those who listen. And in winter, a hush falls over the land. Snow blankets the trails. The waterfalls freeze in mid-dance. And Jujigu becomes a frozen fairy tale, still, silent, and more magical than ever. Walking through Jujigu feels less like a hike and more like a dream. Every corner offers a new wonder. Every path invites you to slow down, to breathe, to see. And in this quiet, untouched world, the ordinary becomes sacred. In a world that moves too fast, Jujigu reminds us to pause, to look closely, to wonder. Because sometimes the most beautiful places on Earth are the ones that feel not of this world at all. Just when you think Jujigu's beauty can't be matched, the road winds onward, higher into the mountains, and leads you to a place even more otherworldly, the Valley of the Yellow Dragon. The Valley of the Yellow Dragon is more commonly known as Huanglong. Welcome to Huanglong, a sacred land where legends, color, and nature meet in one breathtaking scene. At first glance, it looks like a dream. A staircase of jade and sapphire pools stretching down the mountainside. But these aren't fantasy, they're real, sculpted by nature over thousands of years. These are the famous travertine pools of Huanglong, formed by mineral-rich waters that deposit layers of golden calcite, giving the valley its glowing, mythical appearance. Huanglong sits at over 3,000 meters above sea level. The air is thin, crisp, and pure. Every step brings quiet awe, as if the valley itself is asking you to slow down and listen. Each season transforms the valley. In winter, it becomes a frozen palace. In autumn, it blazes with red and gold. In spring and summer, wildflowers bloom beside glassy waters. Huanglong is not just the landscape that's alive. Huanglong is a protected sanctuary, home to rare creatures like the golden snub-nosed monkey and even the shy, beloved giant panda. Huanglong may not be as famous as Jujigu, but those who make the journey say it's like stepping into another realm. Quiet, sacred, almost untouched. So if you find yourself in the shadow of the Minshan Mountains, don't stop at Jujigu. Follow the Golden Dragon, and let Huanglong lead you to something truly unforgettable. At the foot of Jade Dragon Snow Mountain, where the sun kisses tiled rooftops and cobblestones remember ancient footsteps, lies a town suspended in time. This is Lijang Old Town, a place of winding alleys, murmuring canals, and timeless charm. A storybook woven from stone, water, and tradition. Founded more than 800 years ago, Lijang was once a thriving stop on the ancient Tea-Horse Road, a place where traders met, cultures mixed, and stories were exchanged over cups of warm tea. Today it remains as enchanting as ever, its old wooden homes leaning into quiet alleys as if whispering secrets to each other. Water is the lifeblood of Lijang. Crystal-clear canals wind through the town like silver ribbons, fed by snowmelt from the mountains. Charming stone bridges arch gracefully across them, reflecting a way of life that flows slowly, thoughtfully. As twilight falls, Lijang transforms. Red lanterns blink to life, casting golden halos on the cobblestones. Shops glow with soft light. Couples stroll by moonlight. Friends sip tea beneath blooming vines. And every corner feels alive with story and scent. By night, the town hums with life, from steaming bowls of Yunnan rice noodles to delicate silver jewelry crafted by hand. From above, Lijang sparkles like a treasure chest. Every roof, every lantern, every footpath, a jewel etched in memory. It's a town that doesn't just show you beauty, it teaches you how to feel it again. Just beyond the old town rises the majestic Jade Dragon Snow Mountain, a crown of white watching over Lijang. Its alpine meadows and glacier-fed lakes are a world of wonder all their own. Lijang isn't just a destination, it's a feeling. A melody from the past that still hums in the heart. A place where time walks barefoot and your spirit finally has space to breathe. Deep in the mountains of Yunnan, where snow touches the sky and stone carves the earth, a river roars between cliffs older than time. This is Tiger Leaping Gorge. A place where myth meets mountain and nature tells a story of power, beauty, and survival. Here, the Jinsha River, a mighty tributary of the Yangtze, cuts a path so deep, so fierce, it has shaped one of the deepest canyons on the planet. Flanked by towering peaks like Jade Dragon Snow Mountain and Harbor Snow Mountain, the gorge is a masterpiece sculpted by wind, water, and time. The cliffs rise nearly 3,800 meters above the river. To hike here is to walk a tightrope between heaven and earth. The Tiger Leaping Gorge Trail winds along ledges, through villages, and across roaring streams. It's more than a trek. It's a journey into the raw, unfiltered beauty of the earth. According to legend, a tiger once escaped a hunter by leaping across the narrowest point of the gorge, a single, daring leap over the roaring river. That leap gave the gorge its name and its spirit. Today, you can stand where the myth was born, beside the Tiger Leaping Stone, surrounded by thunderous water and ancient cliffs. It's a place where legend doesn't just live, it echoes. Tiger Leaping Gorge is more than a canyon. It's a testament to nature's raw poetry, a symphony of thunder and silence, legend and life. Come here, and you'll understand why even the tiger had to leap. Jangji Village, China's hidden symphony of wood, wind, and tradition. Tucked away in the rolling mountains of southeastern Guizhou, where clouds glide low and time walks slow, lies a village unlike any other. This is Jangji Village. Known as one of the largest Dong villages in China, Jangji is home to a community rich in tradition, music, and architectural wonders. The village is famous for its 5 majestic drum towers, each representing a different clan. Here, life is built not in steel and stone, but in wood, harmony, and heart. Homes, bridges, towers, all crafted by hand, nestled into the earth as naturally as trees. Every beam tells a story. Every carving is a whisper from the past. And everywhere you look, there's a quiet rhythm of laughter, of footsteps, of water flowing beneath arched bridges. Here, the Dong people live in harmony with nature. You'll find locals hand-weaving cloth, drying grains in the sun, and carrying out centuries-old customs passed down through generations. Music is the heart of Dong culture. The famous Dong Grand Song, recognized by UNESCO, is performed without instruments, only pure, layered vocals echoing through the valley. Wandering through Jiaoxing's narrow alleys, you'll feel the past breathing through the wooden beams and quiet riverbanks. Every corner tells a story. Every smile welcomes you in. As the sun sets over the rice terraces, golden light spills across the hills. Jiaoxing Dong Village is a reminder of the beauty of tradition and the strength of community, a place where time slows down and where culture lives on. Welcome to Suzhou, the city of canals, gardens, and silk. And today we're taking you to one of its most magical spots, Shantang Street, a historic riverside walkway that feels like stepping back in time. This street has been here since the Tang dynasty. That's over 200 years of history. Stretching about 7 li long, or just under 4 kilometers, it connects the ancient Tiger Hill with the heart of Suzhou. Whether you're into traditional Chinese architecture, tasty street food, or handmade souvenirs, Shantang Street has it all. One of the best ways to experience the charm, hop on a boat and drift down the canal. You'll pass under stone arch bridges, beneath hanging lanterns, and see why this place is sometimes called the Venice of the East. Every door along this street tells a story. Every brick has seen the moon rise over quiet water. beauty here is in the details, the weathered wood, the scent of ink and incense, the gentle glow of lanterns as night begins to fall. As the sun sets, Shantang Street comes alive in a different way. Lanterns light the walkways, the water reflects golden glows, and traditional music echoes from tea houses tucked into old corners. To walk Shantang Street is not just to visit a place. It's to drift into a dream, to feel the weight of history wrapped in beauty and stillness. And to remember that sometimes the quietest streets hold the loudest stories. Whether you're a history buff, a photographer, or just someone who loves getting lost in beautiful places, Shantang Street is one of those spots that stays with you long after you leave. The deeper you go, the more China reveals. Not just stunning landscapes or ancient architecture, but a heartbeat pulsing through villages, valleys, and voices long forgotten. These places aren't just destinations, they are stories. And every step you take writes you into them. If this journey awakened your wonder, subscribe to discover more hidden chapters of this vast, beautiful land. Because the secrets of China are endless. And the next one might just change the way you see the world.